Welcome to Canadian Driver Knowledge Test. Ace your driving test with our practice tests on Canadian driving rules and vehicle inspections. Whether you're preparing for Class 1, 2, 3, or 4, we've got you covered. Subscribe now and test your knowledge with our practice questions to drive confidently and pass with ease. Question 1. Which statement is false regarding ensuring your vehicle stays in place when parked and preventing it from rolling away? A. If you're parking a single-unit vehicle on an uphill with a curb, turn the wheels to the left towards the center of the road. B. Place the transmission in the highest forward gear if parked facing uphill, or reverse gear if parked facing downhill, or neutral. C. If the vehicle has an automatic transmission, you should block the wheels of any large vehicle parked on even a slight grade. D. Set the parking brake in the tractor. The answer is B. Place the transmission in the highest forward gear if parked facing uphill, or reverse gear if parked facing downhill, or neutral. Question 2. Are trucks allowed to drive on the truck apron around the edge of the island in traffic circles and roundabouts? A. Yes, in order to drive through the traffic circle or roundabout. B. No, they must stay to the right of the roundabout or traffic circle. C. No, they must remain on the road. D. None of the above. The answer is A. Yes, in order to drive through the traffic circle or roundabout. Question 3. When curving to the left, why should you keep the front wheels close to the right edge of the lane? A. To flatten the curve. B. To give the driver more visibility. C. To make the cure more manageable. D. To keep your driver's side rear wheels out of the next lane of traffic. The answer is D. To keep your driver's side rear wheels out of the next lane of traffic. Question 4. What issues can arise from making frequent lane changes? A. Nothing. B. They are time-consuming. C. They add more work for the driver. D. They increase the risk of a collision and can increase fuel consumption. The answer is D. They increase the risk of a collision and can increase fuel consumption. Question 5. What does double clutching mean in driving? A. Depressing the clutch pedal twice in the process of moving from one gear to another. B. Using your toes and then heel to depress the clutch. C. Using 2 feet to depress the clutch. D. None of the above. The answer is A. Depressing the clutch pedal twice in the process of moving from one gear to another. Question 6. When turning, what does the term off track refer to? A. When the vehicle drifts to the outside of the turn. B. When a vehicle moves around a curve, the rear wheels follow a different path than the front wheels. C. When the tires move out of a set of tracks made from other vehicles. D. When the vehicle drifts to the inside of the turn. The answer is B. When a vehicle moves around a curve, the rear wheels follow a different path than the front wheels. Question 7. What should you do if you are in the lane closest to an emergency vehicle with flashing lights stopped at the side of the road? A. Keep going but with caution. B. Stop and proceed when directed. C. Tap the horn twice to warn of your approach. D. Reduce speed and change lanes to provide safe space margins if it is safe to do so. The answer is D. Reduce speed and change lanes to provide safe space margins if it is safe to do so. Question 8. When other drivers signal their intention to overtake your vehicle, what can you do to facilitate a safe pass? A. Reduce your speed and give them room. B. Put your arm out the window and wave them on. C. Keep going but put on your hazard lights. D. None of the above. The answer is A. Reduce your speed and give them room. Question 9. How does inertia affect your vehicle while driving? A. It wants your vehicle to move in a straight line. B. It pushes the vehicle to the outside during a turn or curve. C. It pulls the vehicle to the inside of a turn or curve. D. None of the above. The answer is A. It wants your vehicle to move in a straight line. Question 10. What is the minimum tread depth required for front tires? A. 2 millimeters. B. 3 millimeters. C. 1.6 millimeters. D. 2.6 millimeters. The answer is B. 3 millimeters. Question 11. Which lane should you use in different driving situations? A. Only the right lane. B. Whichever lane allows you to drive quickly to your destination. C. The lane that gives you the best vision, allows you to go where you want to go, and that best allows you to blend in with other traffic. D. It doesn't matter. The answer is the lane that gives you the best vision, allows you to go where you want to go, and that best allows you to blend in with other traffic. Question 12. What is the maximum speed you should travel when driving in an alley? A. 15 kilometers per hour. B. 20 kilometers per hour. C. 10 km/h. D. 30 km/h. The answer is B. 20 kilometers per hour. Question 13. What is an engine governor? A. It's an automatic shutoff valve. B. It slows the vehicle down when needed. C. It pushes the accelerator down more when needed. D. It controls the amount of fuel going to the engine and regulates the speed of the engine. The answer is D. It controls the amount of fuel going to the engine and regulates the speed of the engine. Question 14. What could happen if you turn left too soon? A. The left rear wheels may hit the left curb. Your vehicle would end up in the oncoming lane. The left side of your vehicle may hit another vehicle in the intersection or run over a median because of off-tracking. None of the above. The answer is D. It controls the amount of fuel going to the engine and regulates the speed of the engine. Question 15. When backing up with a guide, where should the guide be positioned? A. Where there's a clear, continuous view of the backing path your vehicle will follow, and you can see the guide throughout the maneuver. B. On the blind side, since you can't see it, they can. C. Directly at the rear of the trailer. D. Wherever it's comfortable for them and you. The answer is A. Where there's a clear, continuous view of the backing path your vehicle will follow, and you can see the guide throughout the maneuver. Question 16. When stopping for a railway crossing, how far should you be from the crossing? A. 25 meters. B. 5 to 15 meters. C. 30 meters. D. 20 meters. The answer is B. 5 to 15 meters. Question 17. What is meant by a stale traffic light? A. A light that has faded over time. B. A light that is stuck on the same color for a long period of time. C. A light that's been the same color for some time. D. None of the above. The answer is C. A light that's been the same color for some time. Question 18. Is signaling required when exiting a roundabout? A. Yes, to the right. B. Yes, to the left. C. Not required. D. Only if other vehicles approaching. The answer is D. Only if other vehicles approaching. Question 19. What steering method is recommended for making frequent or sharp turns? A. The push-pull method. B. Shuffling the steering wheel. C. Palming the steering wheel. D. The hand-over-hand steering method. The answer is D. The hand-over-hand steering method. Question 20. When driving at night, when should you switch from high-beam headlights to low-beam headlights? A. 60 meters from the approaching vehicles. B. At least 150 m from the approaching vehicles. C. Only if the oncoming driver flashes their headlights at you. D. Once the vehicle reaches 100 meters from your vehicle. The answer is B. At least 150 m from the approaching vehicles. Question 21. What is meant by lugging in the context of vehicle operation? A. When the engine is operated below peak torque for any length of time. B. When there is a delay in shifting gears. C. When the vehicle is dragging something behind it. D. None of the above. The answer is A. When the engine is operated below peak torque for any length of time. Question 22. When approaching a roundabout, who has the right of way? A. It doesn't matter. B. Traffic on your right. C. Whoever wants to go first. D. The traffic already in the roundabout. The answer is D. The traffic already in the roundabout. Question 23. What's the difference between roundabouts and traffic circles? A. It doesn't matter. B. They are identical. C. Roundabouts are much smaller than traffic circles. D. Roundabouts are generally larger. The answer is D. Roundabouts are generally larger. Question 24. At what point during a turn is the risk of danger highest? A. Just before initiating the turn. B. At 45 degrees around the corner. C. When the tractor has made the turn but the trailer hasn't. D. It's all dangerous. The answer is C. When the tractor has made the turn but the trailer hasn't. Question 25. When is it recommended to check and adjust tire pressure? A. After each run. B. When the tires are cool. C. When you notice excessive wear. D. After each traveled. The answer is B. When the tires are cool. Question 26. What is the difference between torque and horsepower? A. Torque is used to gain speed while horsepower determines how much speed you can get. B. Torque is used to start the engine and horsepower is used to keep it running. C. They are the same thing. D. Torque is the ability of the engine to move the vehicle and horsepower is used to develop speed. The answer is D. Torque is the ability of the engine to move the vehicle and horsepower is used to develop speed. Question 27. When curving to the right, why should you keep the front wheels close to the center line? A. To give the driver more visibility. B. So the rear wheels don't drop off the pavement or go onto the pavement shoulder. C. To flatten out the curve. D. To make the curve more manageable. The answer is B. So the rear wheels don't drop off the pavement or go onto the pavement shoulder.